What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Robeisy Ramirez versus Abraham Nova. What are our thoughts on this one? What did we think of this one? I want to make it clear. I had Abraham Nova winning this fight. I am a person who is not afraid to admit my wrongs. I'm never going to afraid when I got it wrong. In this fight, I got it wrong, but let's talk about it. And for everybody who said Ramirez was going to win this fight, shout out to you. I saw the comments under the videos, and if you've been commenting, please continue to do so. I really appreciate interacting and creating a community with each of you. Now, for those who got it right, kudos to you. I see you. But let's talk about the fight. Now, Robeisy Ramirez looked extremely confident in this fight. He came in smiling. He came in taunting a little bit, right? He was sticking the tongue out, right? Like he came in a different Robeisy Ramirez, and you could tell in this fight. Ramirez wanted to make this an inside fight, and I got to be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting him to be the come forward fighter that we saw, right? I expected him to fight from a distance, right? I expected him to be the ringmaster that he usually is in the fight. I wasn't expecting this person. It seemed like he was playing the long game, right? He wasn't the busier fighter, but he landed the bigger, more efficient shots. But in this fight, to me, he just looked like he was a step ahead of Nova. He anticipated where he was going to be, and he met him there. It seemed like Ramirez was setting up the fight, not to win the early rounds, but to use those rounds to build and to grow into the fight before finishing it. I knew Ramirez had pop, but I didn't expect him to be the type of fighter that we showed today. I was very impressed. I didn't know he had power like that. I knew he had pop, but I didn't know he had power like that. In the prediction video, right, I talked about his boxing pedigree. I talked about his success at the Olympic level and the amateur level, but he showed a different Ramirez in this fight. He showed that the first loss that he took turning a professional wasn't a big deal, that he got better and he growed from that. Like I was very impressed by this performance. I wasn't expecting this guy to show up like this. He already had the ringmaster IQ, but now he's sitting down on his punches and he looks more confident. And I said at the beginning, but a confident fighter is a dangerous fighter. And this version of Robeisy Ramirez is a dangerous fighter. And even him coming to the ring, I said to myself, wait a minute, does he put on some pounds? Like he looked bigger in this fight. I just didn't think Nova anticipated this type of Ramirez to come out like this. He didn't seem like he made any adjustments or really had any answers for Ramirez, right? When you're game planning, right, for one style, and you come into the ring and another style gets showcased, you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, what is this? I didn't prepare for this. And that's just what it looked like. I gave Nova the first round. I thought he landed some good shots, especially in the corner. He put together a two-piece combination. I thought he won that round. But as the fight went on, I saw Nova got wobbled to end one of the rounds. I said, oh man, I got a flashback of when Nova fought Puma Pick, when Puma Pick caught him with the right hand and it wobbled him before the round started. But here's the difference. Puma Pick couldn't do anything after that because he wasn't the level of fighter that Robeisy Ramirez is. And Robeisy Ramirez knew that he had Nova hurt because he looked like he was setting up the shots from rounds before, and then he came out and he closed out the show. It looked like he was setting up and baiting Nova for rounds before he took the lunge and closed the fight. This was an impressive performance. Robeisy Ramirez, like this version of him, like we already knew the boxing pedigree of a technical fighter that he was. The science of boxing is what I'm talking about. But now he's sitting down on his punches. He looks a little bit bigger. He's more confident. This is a dangerous version of Robeisy Ramirez. This was a great fight. This is a great performance. And you know, in my channel, I'm not a biased person. I don't get emotionally attached to any fighter, no matter how much I may like them. And I like Abraham Nova, but this was just not his night. On this night, Robeisy Ramirez was the better fighter. I was glad to see Nova get up. He needs to go back and rest up, recover his mind and body. And I believe he'll be back. Don't be surprised if we see a rematch later down the road. What were your thoughts on this fight? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you've been watching this long, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.